Talk to me about your AAU ball experience, who you played with, some of the players you played with, good times you had, things like that.
First 2 years, let's see. Freshman year, I played for Nike Team Florida on the EYBL circuit. That was a pretty good experience for me because that's also we play with shot clock, and that's not a lot of good time, like big time dudes like Jason Tatum was playing a grade up, which is crazy to think of because he damn near the same age as me, and he out there killing them like that. So I was like, damn, they're really different. Um, but no, that was a good experience. I think I played well in the circuit. We as a team, like I think we didn't end up finishing the whole circuit because we had some other like personal issues and stuff like that with the coaching staff, I guess. But I played with Darius Banks, Myan Kerr, Emmett Williams, Antoine, my boy DeAndre. He go to FAMU now. It was a lot of good competition. Sean Mobley, he at UCF. So we had a pretty good team. So that was interesting. And then played with Florida Elite my sophomore year, as well as in middle school. I played with them as well. So that was a good experience building relationships with them. And then what really changed my life was playing with Team Speights and like the way that they played like free. So because I knew Coach Terrence and Coach Holmes and all them for a minute because Coach Garcia is like good friends with them, so he put me on there. And that was probably the best decision I probably made for me because they let me run the point as well as like pretty much do whatever. So, and then Beamer came and we just ran the same pick and roll or pick and pop type deal. So that was pretty much our go-to. So that was fun for the most part. Definitely miss AAU. That was lit.
AAU probably, I tell people all the time, AAU the most fun like I've had in my whole life. And I'm 19, I ain't even grown now, but back then, 13, 12, 14, 15, like those years was the best time.
Yeah, you just having fun hooping.
When did you start to see your stock rise?
I say about junior, like the end of sophomore year, junior year, and then it definitely picked up way more senior year. Because I wasn't even committed going into my senior year. So just weighing out them options and just seeing how that season went and how we were able to bond with that group of guys and just make something happen and come together. That was pretty much the big like after I say I had a whole bunch of coaches watching the States game. After that is when I kind of blew up as well because they started showing more interest and stuff, and I took like 4 visits and all that. So.
You ended up going to Mercer. How did they find out about you, and what was it like when they started recruiting you? What made them stand out to you?
I honestly don't know I don't remember where or how, but I'm pretty sure it had to be in like an Atlanta tournament. Pretty sure. But yeah, just once I got that, once they started showing interest in me, just started talking to the coaches, building a relationship, doing some research on the school, where it's at, how far it was from home, the past like seasons, how they've been doing the past seasons in the roster, with the opportunity of me playing and stuff like that, and just learning. That was pretty much a big impact on what made me decide to go there as well as being close to home, and it was a D1 school. So.
What was it like when you first got there? Like, what was going through your mind when you first arrived on campus? You was by yourself, away from home.
I mean, it wasn't really too bad because like I don't really be getting homesick, so like and I like my alone time, so it wasn't too bad. Like, I wasn't really chilling. I wasn't really tripping about it, but it was definitely different being away, like not being home and like not being around my family, just having to be like now I really got to grow up and be a young man type stuff and just handle my own business. Nobody's gonna hold me accountable type stuff. So that was definitely the most transition from high school to college.